Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hey, hi, hello, welcome if you are new here. My name is Alba. So what started this video for me was a month ago. I went to a store that had reusable pads, okay? And at first I was like, I would never use those. Those are so nasty. Why would anyone want to touch that? It's got blood on it and you have to wash them. Ew, disgusting. That is so gross. Fast forward a month later and I want to try them. Okay, like I want to try reusable pads for one day just so I can see if I like it. That way I don't invest too much money into it because they are kind of pricey. That way I don't invest too much money into it at one time and be like, whoops, I don't like them. I don't know what to do with the rest of these pads. That's what started it. And then upon further research, I found out that disposable pads are so bad. Like, there's no other way to put it. Tampons and pads are just so bad, not only for us as women and our bodies, but also the environment. Did y'all know it freaking takes 500 to 700 years for pads to biodegrade. Did y'all know that? I didn't know that. I knew that diapers took a long time to break down in our environment. I did not know our pads took that long as well. Like, what the flip, guys? Oh my gosh. Like, if it's taken that long for it to break down, imagine what all has to go into it for it to like last that long in our environment. Like, that is and then we put that right there at the opening. Yes, an opening of our bodies. Like, that is just so bad. And then on top of all of that, guys, when I started researching how bad tampons are for the body, I did not think I would get back the answers that I would get, which are there are carcinogens in these things that are hurting our bodies, and it's just now coming to light. Like, they're not the best for our bodies. Like, yes, they are super convenient, but they're not the best for us. There are so many different choices now. There's reusable pads, diva cups, there's even underwear that have like the built-in reusable fabric in them that you can wear during your periods. That's so much better than wearing a tampon in you for up to 8 hours, which could also lead to other medical conditions such as TSS, which is toxic shock syndrome, which is something that terrifies me, okay? Terrifies me. And I don't want to have to be thinking about like, oh, is it hour 8 yet? Is it time for me to go change my tampon? Oh my gosh, is it time? You know, like, I don't want that always lingering in my mind when I'm already like having to deal with life itself, and then on top of that my period, and then like on top of that, do I need to go change out my tampon before I get TSS? Like, it's all so scary, which it shouldn't be. Like, this should be like a natural thing that happens to us, that we just go on with life about it, you know? Like I said, I picked these bad boys up. They are in French, so I can't really tell you much other than they are 100% cotton and 100% reusable, and that they are a product made in Europe and all that. But look how cute these are. All those little floral patterns and stuff. But of course, if you order these online, they do have many more designs and stuff. So it does come in a pack of 2. This is the lighter one. It just has little snaps right here that go underneath your underwear. And then this is the back of it. It's just nice and cottony. It's really soft. And then you just do that number whenever you're ready to fasten it. And then of course your panties will go like right here, and then this is essentially the wings that go underneath your panties. Those are the light ones, and then this is the actual heavier flow ones. Same thing. Okay, tomorrow I will use these reusable pads. I'm going to actually wash them tonight and disinfect them because they were in the store and all that, and just in case other people were like touching them. I don't know how to transition this, guys. And 1, 2, 3, go. Hi, back of my head. All right, so I have it right here. I'm going to put it on real quick. So I'm gonna set the camera down. You're gonna hear my commentary. Okay, stay right there. Okay. Pulling up my shonies. She feels thick. It's not gonna look good with leggings. You can definitely tell, like, just by feeling it, like you can, there's so much bulkiness. Hang on. So I just put on a pair of leggings, and needless to say, it is not going to be a legging kind of day. Let me show you. So like you can definitely tell like in this area, so like if I were to bend over, you would definitely be able to see the actual pad mark and everything else. So this is what I decided to wear today. It's just a t-shirt and running shorts. Like I said, I will be going to the gym later, so I just went ahead and got dressed for that. You can't tell as much in these, even though they are a lighter color. How many more times can I rub my butt? But they are, you cannot tell. You can't tell in the front either, so I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, so this is what I'm going to be wearing for today. It happened, you know, I had a period accident, and that's just a normal thing that we deal with, right? So essentially I came to the bathroom, and in a regular disposable pads, it has like a plastic, almost like a plasticky edge, that way it doesn't seep out all the way. But these do not have that. As you can see, there's no plasticky edge to this. It's just a thicker seam right there. And so with that happening, it kind of just like spread out and just continued to go instead of having something to stop it. So there was a period accident. It wasn't anything crazy, but I am glad that I was at home when it happened and was able to get to it immediately. And as far as where I am putting them, I am just literally putting them into a cloth bag, just a bag of some sort. I threw it in there, and then after the day is done, I'll just throw that whole bag into the washer and disinfect and wash them and all that. So it is now many hours later. It is now 6:46 p.m. As of right now, it's really comfortable. Like, it doesn't feel any different than a regular pad now that I've kind of like worn it in. And I know that sounds weird, but because I think because it was new, and even though like it was washed and all that, like it still had that structure to it. And now that I've worn it like, you know, a few hours, it definitely is much more comfortable and not as noticeable. And in the beginning of the day, I said, oh, this is way too bulky, but now that bulky feeling is definitely gone. I'm used to it now, and it's, like I said, it's really comfortable. Honestly, it's not like, I don't know how else to explain it, but like, it's really comfortable. It just feels like part of an underwear now. This reusable pad, it is so breathable. Like, I honestly can't, I don't think I can go back. Like this, my vagine is definitely breathing, and that's something that I struggle with during my periods. Is whenever I am wearing a pad, it just feels like I am suffocating down there. Because your girl's I've got thicker thighs, okay? It is what it is. So when it comes down to that area during my period, like I definitely feel like it's not getting oxygen like it should be, you know? Oh my gosh, this video. If you didn't know me, you know me now. But right now, I'm really enjoying it. So next thing will be, I'm gonna finish up my homework, and then I'll get to the gym for a late night session. But all is good. So working out with the reusable pad was totally different for me. I could definitely tell it was there. It was not the most flexible thing, but it also didn't cause too much discomfort. I think next time I'd rather just use a smaller pad and maybe a tampon just for workout purposes. Hey guys, it is now the next morning, and here is my final verdict recap review. And keep in mind that whenever I went into this, I thought that these reusable pads were gross. Why would anyone want them? They're so dirty, blah blah blah. But then there was also the side of, oh, but they're so much more better, not only for like my body but also the environment. So it was definitely like, you know, they were balancing each other out. And so I went in with like pros and cons of them. Now that I've worn a couple throughout a day, I have decided that they are comfy. They are, I can tell a difference down there. And for me personally, I do want to continue using them. I do want to expand my collection of them, I guess. Does that mean I'm going to stop using tampons completely or stop using disposable pads completely? I want to make a more conscious effort of that. You know, if I don't need a tampon all day, then there's no reason for me to reach for one, you know, like maybe save it for the gym or something like that. And as far as the disposable disposable pad goes. Maybe, you know, use it when I'm going out for longer periods of time or something like that. And, you know, just have it more as a backup, but not have it there as something I use every single day throughout my period. Also went in finding out so much about the effects of using disposable tampons and pads and so forth. And so I went in like, I don't know which way to go, you know, like the thing that did it, the thing that truly convinced me that I enjoyed it was that I could breathe down there. Like I said, your girl's got some, like, you know, I got thicker thighs, and like when I sit down it doesn't breathe with the regular pad, and then if I'm in the gym and I'm like sweating and like hot all over, it's not breathing. Yes, there are some companies that market their pads like, oh, it's breathable, blah blah blah. Y'all, I have tried those and there's still like no difference to me, honestly. If there is, it's like very, very minor. You can't really tell. But with the reusable pads, they were super comfy even whenever working out in that sense. Now, were they the comfiest whenever I was working out? Not really, but that's something I could get over or work towards, or find different brands that do make them a little bit more flexible, and then I would be fine. As of right now, I do believe that I want to continue using reusable pads, and will do so in future periods and stuff, and I'll keep you guys updated if I find a brand that I really, really enjoy. So that is where I stand with that right now. But that is the end of this video. Hopefully I have been able to share some information with you. I know it was probably like all over the place. So until next time, guys, make sure you subscribe to this channel for much more random content and whatnot. But I will see you guys next time. Bye.